Was it robbery? Last week, something strange happened at the Chateau Warren, and Dr. Curious and I don't know if it was criminal or paranormal. It was 11:30 at night. The good doctor and I were sitting around my laptop at the dining room table, watching a Christmas movie. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, when someone or something rang our doorbell. Rang our doorbell at 11:30 p.m.? This threw us into a state of consternation and confusion, and consternation. And of course, we knew better than to answer and open the door, right? Right? Yeah, sorta. We restrained ourselves at the last minute. We went to the front door, turned on the porch light, and looked through the window. No one. Nothing there. We went to the side door and performed the same operation. And then I remembered I had a voice and so bellowed, "Hello? Hello out there? Hello?" No answer. If there was anyone there, they weren't talking. Still not inclined to open up, we looked out the windows to see what we could see. We looked through the living room window. Nothing. No people, no cars, nothing. Then we went and looked out the kitchen window at our backyard. Our garage door had been forced open. This called for immediate action. Donning parkas and toques over our nightclothes and arming ourselves with an LED flashlight, we turned on all the outside lights and went to investigate, locking the door behind us in case there was someone outside who might try to gain access to the inside. We found no one and nothing. There was no one in the backyard, no one in the front yard, no one in the street, and no sign of a car. We searched the garage and found that nothing had been taken, or nothing we noticed. The garage door had been slightly damaged, but we were able to close it. It had been bulky for a while and needed to be adjusted, so I called the local door store, and for a mere $197, it's now as good as nearly new. So, no real harm done. Okay, $197 in harm done. But this strange event has left us dazed and confused, more so than usual. I mean, 1, what kind of thief breaks into your garage but doesn't steal anything? 2, what kind of thief rings your doorbell to let you know they've broken into your garage and not taken anything? Was it all just a prank or errant vandalism? Dr. Curious thinks this was a distraction robbery and that the miscreants rang the doorbell to lure us outside so they could attack us and then enter the house. Maybe. But I think there is another possibility. The little people. Earlier this year, I made a video called "Who's There? The Little People," in which I detailed how someone, but more likely something, rang our doorbell at 3 a.m. on 3 separate occasions. On the last occasion, I opened the door and said, I don't know who you are, but you can't come in unless you are good. If you are good, you can come in, but not if you're bad." You see, I was convinced we were dealing with the other people. The other people, the little people, the good people, the Gentry, the Fairies, denizens, denizens of the Goblin universe. The incident led me to leave out small sums of money as an offering of respect to the other people and to keep in their good books. And it seems to have worked. But earlier this year, I began making videos about the little people, and I'm wondering if they might regard this as disrespectful, and were showing their displeasure by messing with our garage and ringing our doorbell to get us to come and see what they had done. But what do you think, dear listeners? Who or what broke into our garage? Some bad kids intent on vandalism and cheeky enough to ring our doorbell? Some dumb guys who broke into the garage on spec and, finding nothing to steal, left, ringing the doorbell as a final insult? Or is Dr. Curious correct, and it was an attempted distraction robbery? Or have I aroused the displeasure of the other people, and they're letting me know it? What do you think? Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. My name is Warren, and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories featuring such cryptids as the Night Floaters, werewolves, and the Black-Eyed Children. So again, please consider subscribing. Please help me to reach my goal of 2,500 subs. Till midnight. Cheers. Music used in today's video is the classic Lightless Dawn by that patron of the internet, Kevin MacLeod, while the pictures were by Dr. Curious herself. And one final pro tip. If somebody rings your doorbell late at night, you might not want to answer.